Athletes program provides a unique environment in which parents and siblings take an active role in their young athletes' participation and development. To tell us a little bit more about this program is Michael Justice, the Youth Initiatives Director. So what is the Young Athletes program, and how can kids kind of get involved in this?
Yeah, so our Young Athletes program is kind of like a precursor program for Special Olympics. So traditional Special Olympics competition starts at age 8. Young Athletes serves individuals with and without intellectual disabilities ages 2 to 7. And it's all about getting that social inclusion and motor development at an early age.
Yeah, so 2 to 7 years old, I feel like that's just like a prime time for get kids really interested in sports, especially those motor skills too. So how many kids are actually involved in this?
Yeah, so we have about 8 programs statewide, and it serves approximately about 100 young athletes around the state.
Wow, and so there's a couple different ways to get involved. You mentioned those community-based programs, but you can actually do this at home, and the schools can also get involved in this too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We also work very closely with schools across the entire state through our Unified Champion Schools program, and through this they can also get involved in young athletes in their classrooms and getting those students active at an early age as well. And then at home, if a parent is interested in doing young athletes and maybe is in a more rural area or is not quite ready for their child or athlete to be in the community-based ones, they can participate in young athletes at home.
Yeah, and so tell me a little bit about those activities, what the kids are actually doing.
Yeah, so in these activities, Young Athletes is split into 8 different activity levels, going all the way from like foundational skills to advanced sports skills. So foundational skills will work on balancing, walking. At our advanced sports skills level, it will be things like running the bases, striking a ball, things like that.
So there's a lot of equipment involved, and that's where we need your help because the polar plunge directly impacts these kids. So tell me a little bit about where these funds are actually going.
We actually use that funding to help solidify equipment. It helps us get the word out and advertise for young athletes, and it also helps us get venues as well for these community-based young athletes to be facilitated.
Mallory Gent is the events director for Special Olympics of Kentucky, and Polar Plunge is one of your biggest fundraisers of the year. So why is the Polar Plunge just so crucial for Special Olympics?
Yeah, so the Polar Plunge is just one of the many ways that you can help give back to these athletes. So as you've probably seen through our whole special, we have so much more than sports organizations here. We have Healthy Athletes initiatives, unifying schools together and bringing a community of just the next generation of leaders. We have athlete leadership classes, and we have young athlete programs, and just helping them develop those motor skills and being ready for the real world. So it's just one of those things that the Polar Plunge, at every splash, makes a difference. I like to think of it. So it's a really great opportunity to give back more to these athletes.
Yeah, I think you hit on a really important point because it's more than just sports. You're really creating this inclusive community where a lot of different people can get involved, and I'm sure seeing the Polar Plunge, seeing all those people come together, it's probably just so joyful for you to see that.
Yes, it's definitely bringing the whole community together for one common goal. We see our athletes grow every single day, but something that you might not notice in your own community, that people with intellectual disabilities that participate in Special Olympics have a 50% chance of being employed. And so we have many athletes that have jobs or are working just with some parents or just learning how to be better members in their community, and that's just the real goal, is how we can give them that support, those skills like teamwork, how to set a goal, how to just overachieve. So all these little things that you learn through sports organizations and through all the other aspects that we have really does help our athletes grow and be a part of the community and just not just another number.
Yeah, and that's the biggest splash of all, right?
Exactly, exactly.
So people do want to take the plunge. There are still spots available. Teams can still sign up, raise a bunch of money. And how can people get in touch with you and how to sign up?
So you can go to LouisvillePlunge.com. It has a breakdown of what's going to be at the event, all the fun things, and if there's anything you guys need, like I am your guys' person, I can help you guys get creative with fundraising. If you need some help thinking of some costumes for the costume contest, I got you covered. You're going to have a great time, and it's never too late to join. I've seen people walk right up the day of and jump in with their $100 minimum and get their shirt, and it's real fun. So definitely, it's easy to do.
Absolutely. Mallory, thank you so much. Such a great event coming up on February 22nd. There's still time to sign up, so just go to LouisvillePlunge.com to sign up your team and join today.